Howdy folks, welcome to episode 25. Today I'm going to show you a little progress that we made. So yeah, what I did between episodes was I got the rest of the growing plots. I added a couple more here and that I was able to craft, and I also, there were 4 steel blocks in in the box that I kept overlooking. I'm sure you guys were screaming about them in the comments, but yeah, so I've got those going and these are still growing, so I planted more stuff, more of the sprouts that I have. And so as I get the fiber, I'm going to fill these up with fiber and we will start letting these things rot in here, and then we can turn them into spoiled food and make them into biofuel as we go. But the plan is that I want to have at least 18 here, and I might even go up to 27 so that we can do a very large number of farms. I'll have to check how many blocks I have up there that are going to be involved. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then basically every cycle, every 25 minutes of in-game time, which will be about every episode, we'll be able to pick all of those and craft new blocks and add them to here. And so that will be cool. And the other thing, let's see, did I have, yeah, I did get some water crafted in there. Let me see what else I put in here, because I think I crafted some stuff. Yep, I crafted, it's not done yet. I put that in the queue. Okay, so it is not done yet. So what we're going to do is, I think we will go, let me see here. Let me double check and make sure I have still plenty of oxygen here. Okay, good. And we're going to, let me see what else did I grab. Yeah, I grabbed the hardened steel blocks because I want to try to use those, and we'll use those for some of the trim and everything like that, so we can make some nicer looking stuff on the outside here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out here, and I wanted to show you what I want to do here. And so I think this just needs to come down, and we're going to replace it with the hardened steel maybe. But let me see here. Yeah, because I want to change the style on that too. And so let me show you here. What I want to do is I want to do this, and we're going to replace these with hardened steel. And so let me see here. Let me double check and make sure that that's right, because I don't want to, yeah, that's right. Because I was looking at all the different textures that you can have on different stuff, and I think this is going to look cooler. And so we can do is this and that, and then we can put these here and here and here and here. Okay, and so then we can paint these like this. And yeah, this is the texture I wanted. I was looking at all the different textures, and that one is gorgeous. So I think it matches well with this, as far as like, especially when you're coming in from a distance, it'll look really cool. Whoops. And oh, those are still concrete. So I need to take these down too, so that I can switch these out. And let me get those, and I'll show you what we can do with the hardened steel again. And so we're going to put these up here. And then let me see, I think there was this. Yeah, I think this was the one I wanted to go with. And so it'll make a nice contrast there. And I do need to change these blocks out too. And so then what I'm going to do on these is I think I want to do, to kind of contour these a little bit better, I want to do like this shape. So, and because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do this on here, and so it's not going to match that, but I want it to have that kind of a look with something, a little sticky outy thing, a ridge coming out. And so what I'm going to end up having to do is use something like these or whatever. And so I need to make these blocks do this. And so actually I'm just going to have to take out this whole pillar, aren't I? And I'm trying to decide whether I want to, I don't think I want those to be hardened steel. I do think I want those to be this. So I am going to leave them in the concrete. So we'll take these out, and we're going to change the shape on them. I really wish you could do the change shape on blocks that are already in place, kind of like you can do the rotate thing with the multi-tool. I really love it if you could do that. But let's see if we can get this placed down like that. And so yeah, we're going to do this, and then we're going to spin this. Whoops. So yeah, that way that gives us a center on this piece. And let me see. I think I'm going to have to do that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that gives us a center that we can use, so it's not ugly. And I guess I'm going to have to take this out, aren't I? So let's do this. And okay, we can match that up. We can match that with this piece here, right? And so then we can put that texture back on there. Let's see that one. And we can make this match around there. I think I'm going to need to put, yeah, I'm going to need to put hardened steel there. So let me take out these again. Let's see, we're going to put the hardened steel on these two rows. So let's do that. And where to go? There. So we're going to do that, and whoops, that. And then we're going to put these back on top like this. And so that way we can texture it the way we want. And so yeah, I end up using the different materials for just different textures rather than, you know, as far as their construction strength or whatever, their hit points and that kind of thing, because they don't really, I don't really have to worry about that too much in well, that's interesting. Is that a separate face? It is on this block but not on that block? Let me see. That is interesting, because so that would be this block. So if I can rotate this block, let me see. Let me see if I can change and rotate. Let's see. I could rotate it this way. So like that, and then rotate it that way. Yeah, so you can paint this face separately if you wanted to. Let's see. So we could do this, and we could actually just paint these faces if we wanted to and make that a strip up the middle. But I don't think that's even going to work anyway, because I do want that, like I said, I do want it to stick out. So let's do this, and that's fine. And then we're going to try to put, let's see, these. I'm thinking maybe even these, but I don't think they're going to, no, they're not going to stick out the right way that I want them to. Yeah, okay, so let's do, I want them to stick out, I want them to stand out, and they're going to need to be centered on two blocks, and so I think that's the way to do it. So the thing that bothers me is they don't have any blocks, like none of these little blocks like here are actually centered, so all of these are, well, this cylinder is, but all of these things are like on the corners, if you see, and so it just drives me nuts that you can't use those. And actually that's even better. That's even better. Let me do that one. Let me see. Let's get this one. Let's get these out of here. I think that's a little bit better. Let's use this block here. And there's going to be lots of lightning, isn't there? This is just going to be Lightning Planet. Alright. And at least it's not the wolf sounds like on Vasperon. That was obnoxious. And I think that was Season 6. When I built the arch base, there was just this constant "arr" sound like every 30 seconds, and I ended up having to turn it off. So let's see if we can paint this. There we go. Is that really gonna do that? I might have to spin those around too, or something. I don't know if I even can, but we'll have to see if we can get them to match, because it doesn't tile correctly there. Let me see if I can spin this around. Let me see. We'll do change and rotate. And let's see. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. And that. And then we're going to spin it this way. And then we're going to spin it that way again. Does that even make sense? Yeah. Yeah, see, that actually tiles correctly. I like that much better. That's much better. So I did what? This? Was it the purple axis? I think it was the purple axis, and then... Nope. I don't know, let's see. Let's see if that matches too. Right? Yeah, That matches too. Okay, so I'm going to spin those around, and I'm not going to bore you guys with doing that. But the other thing I need to do is get that all built. So I need to build the other side of this, and like I said, I'm not going to bore you with doing the repetitive building on this side of matching that in an episode. And so what we're going to do is we're going to figure out, let me see, where's my paint? Here's my paint tool. We're going to figure out where we're going to put our blocks here. So we're going to just paint some of these blocks here. And let me see if we have a center here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have one on the edge there. And so if I leave this a double thing, will that work? Oh, you know what? That's going to be, no, that isn't going to be. Okay. So I think that'll still work though. And then what we can do is this, whoops. And so I'm going to mark off where we're going to put the plots, where we're going to put the growing plots. And so we're going to paint all these blocks just so that we have an idea of how many blocks we need and all of that. And I think that's fine putting those up against the wall there. So we'll have different aisles where we can come through the aisles to go up here. And we might even put some railings or something like that in there, although I suppose you can't really do that with just two of them. What is with the water droplet forming in the air? But anyway, I think it's like hitting the hitbox of my drone. But anyway, let me see here. And so we're going to do that, and that is 4 blocks. So we're going to do 5, 6. See if we can come out this way. And let me do this so we have 2 different colors, just so we know where our things are going to go to. Our lights, how many lights we're going to need, and that kind of thing too. And so let's do this. And I think this is not going to match that. Like I said, I don't want to make everything symmetrical. And so this side over here is not going to match that. It's going to be more like this sort of stairway coming up to another big room over here. We're just going to have a room. And then there's going to be, it's going to be almost like lobes kind of thing. So it should be kind of cool when it's done. If we stick to our theme, and I think that's what will make it not look like this. Is if we stick to some kind of theme to doing it. So then each lobe will look like it's part of the same structure. But let's see what else. Should I do another 3 here? Because I can even move that elevator if I need to. And so we can do, let me see. Or do I want to do a break here? Let me see if we can do a break here. 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then we can do, because this is going to be how many more? 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 blocks there. So yeah, I might even need to bring this back a little bit more. And so I think that's what we're going to do. So that's going to be there. And actually we'll do those in a different, again, like that. And this is going to be the default color. And so then, yeah, we can do a 3 here. So let me put more concrete blocks on here. And I almost dropped them again. I keep doing that. But yeah, we're going to put another row across. There we go. Like that. And so those are going to be the 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to need one for the wall too. So we are going to need a wall out here. So let me do that before I forget. Okay. And so that's going to be the wall. This is actually going to be a wall up here. And then we're going to put, is that going to work? 1, 2, 3. So should I put the break in the middle and then do 1, 2, 3 out here, I think? Or, yeah, I don't know if you see what I mean, but I basically got a 2 here and then a 2 here and then a 1. So do I want to do the 1 in the middle? I think I want to do the 1 in the middle. And so I think we'll do that. We'll swap that over. So we're going to paint, whoops, I don't want to remove blocks. I want to paint them. That would really suck if I punctured my my nice sealed environment that I've got there and lose all my oxygen. Okay, so this is going to be the light. purple, and then this is going to be these again. So like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over there. So let me get these painted in, and we'll see what we've got as far as numbers. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, so we're back, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20 blocks of 9. So we need 180. And it looks like -1 here. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have to move this door and this elevator. And so I can even do that now. Let me see here. Let's get one of these blocks, and we'll do... see, let me do this one instead. We're going to move this block. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal the... how am I going to get that to seal, though? Right? I think I'm going to have to turn off the oxygen in here. So let's see if I can do that. This is the new home. We're going to turn off the oxygen. Right? I just hope I don't lose all that. Yeah, okay, it's going to let me stay at 138%. So we're going to pop this open real quick. And let's see. We're going to remove the door and the elevator, and we're going to move the elevator and the door over. So let's get the elevator. Where did it go? The elevator and the door. There we go. So let's get this elevator here, and we'll put this door here. And oh, you know what? I hope I didn't just kill all of my plants. Let's see. Let's see if we killed them all. Ah! Oh, good. Good. I didn't kill all of them. I think I might have killed a couple. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, so let's get... yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not used to having a giant garden like that not sealed off by itself. Okay, so I need to put a door on here quickly. And we're going to get this like that. Alright, so we should be sealed in now. And we lost, I think we lost 2 plants. So I can survive that. I'll live. And so what I need to do is seal this off too. So let me get these removed and put back up where they go. Let's see, in their new place. And then we can worry about the sealing that back up. So let's do this. And is that going to be in the way of my growing plots if I add more? Yeah. Okay. So let me see, what do we have here? Dead plant. That sucks. Okay. And dead plant. And it looks like these are actually ready to pick, aren't they? Yep, harvestable. Okay. Cool. It looks like the pear things are actually done. So let's get the rest of... where did the rest of my elevators go? I thought I put them all in there. Did I not? Okay, I ran out. Alright, let's do this. And then we can seal this back up quickly here. So that way our stuff can grow again. And let me see. What I want to do is I want to come down here and I want to put a block across here. There we go. Okay, so that hole is sealed over. Sealed over. I know it doesn't look like it, but again, the oxygen molecules are like a giant, you know, cubic meter size. So let's do this, and we'll get this placed like that. So now when we pop this out, it will not open the seal. There we go. Okay, so now we can pull that block, and we should be good to put our oxygen back. So let's do this, and nope, not worship ever. Let's do this. Come on, we're pointing at the base. There we go. All right, so now we have our oxygen back, and these things should be growing again. And I can actually go down there and pick the pear things and get them moving on their way to expiring. Wow, it is hot out there. Okay, and is it another heat wave? Yeah, it is another heat wave. Okay, so, oh, it says it's growing. Let's see. Fiber plant. There we go. Okay, so here's our pair things. We can pick those and get some of our stuff. These are still growing, all right? Right? Yep. 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 Still growing. Okay, so we're going to put the pair things in here, let them expire. I probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have manually moved them in so it doesn't screw up their expire time. And I wonder if you can do anything. Apparently you can place those. So we could even put those out as decorations outside. Like to make it look like a failed experiment or something. And yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. But let me get the rest of this thing built out here, and then I will come back and we will look at what else we've got. So let me put up the other side of this window, and I will be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back, and let's go take a look here. Let's see. Actually, we can walk outside because it's nice out, finally. But yeah, let's take a look here, and let's see how it turned out. So I painted the floor here too. And so as you see here, we've got our basic decoration. I probably should put some kind of a steel block, like maybe a half block or something like that along those on the outside too. And I also need to do this, let's see, on these because they weren't fixed yet. And let me see, I think these look, yeah, these look way too bright, so we got to switch those around. There we go, because we want them to be dark from the outside, right? So let's do that and get all these fixed. There we go. And yeah, because all of them do that. And there we go. And so yeah, that's the basic, and I do need to do a little bit more painting and all that stuff, but that's the idea behind that. That's what that little thing's going to be, and I'll probably put another lobe. I don't know, I might put another lobe on this side, or I might make a little extension out and a room back there. We'll see what we have first. But let's go down in here for a minute, and we'll see if we can pick our plants. And you know, it's funny, because of Minecraft, I'm always afraid to land on my plants, thinking it's going to break them. But yeah, let's get these picked, and let me see if I can remember to put these separately so that they expire on their own time. So those are almost ready to go, and yep, these will be going next episode. And so now we have plant fibers too, and so what we can do is, did I bring my food processor in yet? No, I didn't. Okay, so let's try this. Let's go out to the ship if we can. If it'll let me, right? And we're going to go out to the ship, and let's see. We're going to check out the food processor here and see if... Okay, we have 2 fiber there, and we have... Yeah, that's fine. So what I want to do is I want to grab that out of here. So I'm going to go into here in the advanced constructor, and I want to grab this food processor. And let me see, is there anything else that I needed out of here while I'm here? Because I think I already grabbed the nutrient solution, right? Did I grab that already? Let's see, food processor. Yeah, it looks like I did, and there's spoiled food here. I'm going to grab that out of there too. And some of this stone dust, because I think that's what you need for the... Nope, you don't need that for those. Okay, I know you need it for something, so I don't need to do that to fly back. And we can put down our food processor here, and I think we're going to put it next to the... It doesn't really sit like that, does it? Okay, let's see. We're going to put it over here then. And we're going to put stuff in here, I think. And actually, I don't think that's what we need to do either. They keep moving, sorry. They keep moving the location of where you build this stuff, so it drives me nuts. And let me see, we can do... How many growing plots do we need to make? And I need to make 1 more plant fiber. That was what I needed to do here. So let's do this. and that's why I wanted the food processor, because I wanted to make another, yeah, another one of those. And let's see, do we have water in here? No, we don't. So I have to go back outside to get water. Let me grab water here. And yeah, I need to make the sprouts because I screwed up and killed a couple of my sprouts. So that was the plan here. So let's grab some water out of here. And let's see, right there. And we're going to grab some of this. And there we go. So we're going to put in our water. And now we should be able to make, yes, I'm going to make one of those. And let me see, do I need... Yeah, I'm actually going to make another one, another set, because I'm going to put up some more growth plots. So I need, I think, 4 for each growth plot, and so that should work out. That should work itself out, I think. But let's see, let's double check here. We're going to go over to the constructor, and we're going to put this stuff in here, and 2 of those. So yeah, I think we got enough stairs now. But we might even use those for decorations on the top and stuff like that too. So we'll see what happens. But let's get these put up here. I'm low on food. I forgot to eat. Okay, let's do that. And let's put our blocks up here. So we're going to put our 2 growth plots here. And then we're going to plant our fiber plants here. So we have 2 there. And these 2 here. Whoops. And so, yeah, so starting in another 25 minutes, we should have another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're up to 8 on the fiber, and we can actually start doing, like, moving the pairs or whatever, too. But I think for each one that we pick, we end up being able to get 2 things. One, yeah. For each one of these that we pick, we can either make 1 growth plot or 1 or 2 things. So yeah, anyway, I think for each 4 we can make a set. But anyway, I think that is going to be it for episode 25, and we're probably going to have to go get some more silicon because I need to make some windows and stuff. I do want to put windows around this entire first floor, and I might even make this, replace this with windows too while I'm at it, because I want this to be, like I said, I want it to be big, airy, you know, I want it to be a lot of visibility out. I don't want it to feel like you're in a dungeon or anything. But anyway, so I think that's going to be the plan possibly for next episode, is we will check out the sector map. How far is it to Skillon? It's 20, so we do need to take the CV over to Skillon in order to mine stuff. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that. We will take the ship over to Skillon and do some mining, do a little adventure, and so that will be episode 26. And yeah, and then we can go back to building again and do some more, get some more done on this, because it seems like it's coming along a little bit faster than I expected. But anyway, join me in episode 26 for some mining, and we will see you then. Later.